Well, another day, another dollar. I'm gonna make this the first video so people can understand the diversity of what addiction is, and you'll have an opportunity to watch these videos, or you can go online to Lulu and purchase my book, Road to Recovery. It has all the notes in there that I'm doing in this 90 videos in 90 days. I've just had some Popeyes chicken, yum yum, and I treated myself. I bought a little job site radio today. It's all the little things in life today that I enjoy. You know, I often looked at purchasing, or not so much purchasing, but accumulating all the materialistic things, and I see so many people get caught up in that. They got to have the newer house, the bigger car, the newer this or the bigger that, and you know, I used to just sit back and shake my head, and you know, they'd be looking at me, putting me down for being addicted to drugs and alcohol. But again, like I say, everybody has their own addiction to one thing or another. Anyway, in my book today, Road to Recovery, again, I'm gonna read one of the notes on honoring the diversity of recovery. There are as many types of recovery as there are individuals. If there are as many ways to recovery as there are individuals, then smart recovery or any approach, group, or treatment will appeal to you or be helpful to you. Only to some individuals. I hope that no one associated with smart recovery ever overlooks the diversity of addiction recovery. Recoveries are diverse because humans are diverse. In this post, we will look at some of the ways that recoveries differ. And I should probably read these notes before I do my video, but I'm always so much to do and not enough time. Not enough time and so much to do. That's from the movie Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Oompa, oompa. Okay, number one, degree of natural recovery. Most of those who recover do so without ever attending a self-help group or treatment center, even if the addiction was severe. These individuals often receive substantial support along the way, but it comes from friends and family. This does not mean that most of those currently addicted will recover naturally, but rather that most of those who have recovered have done so naturally. And I know the statistics are 70% of those people that have ever had, you know, substantial or addiction or substance abuse recovered on their own by the support of their family. I think I shared that in the last video, but okay, involvement goal. If any addictive behavior is defined not simply by use or level of involvement, but primarily by the negative consequences it causes, then moderation recoveries are possible. Like myself, everything in moderation. While Smart Recovery is an abstinence-based program, Smart Recovery does not require abstinence for any individual or group, or oppose moderation. That is a personal choice. And that's what I always say. I've regained my right for choice. You know, in Christianity, I guess you could say I was born again. It's so beautiful, life today, and you know, and it's like I've had the opportunity to be reborn again and have that second chance in life and making, you know, the right choices in life and everything I do. Anyway, we support and teach tools related to abstinence for those who desire it or are considering it. We want individuals to lead lives free of negative consequences and addictive behavior, whether that is by abstaining or moderation. We also support steps that lead to reduce negative consequences, harm reduction, even if complete recovery is not achieved. Number 3, treatment approach. For those who seek treatment, there are options, even though they may be hard to find. In addition to 12-step based treatment, there are other religious approaches as well as several cognitive behavior treatments. Behavioral couples counseling, the community reinforcement approach, relapse prevention, coping, social skills, training, etc. Motivational enhancement therapy, aversive conditioning, the Schick method, and energy therapies, e.g. EMDR, thought field therapy, as well as combinations of the methods mentioned above. I just love the cognitive behavior therapy. Like I was saying there, and changing your beliefs, it really does have an impact on how you think about things in life and how you perceive them, and then that directly corresponds to your actions. Like I was saying with meeting the preacher and him telling me that that the stepfather in my kid's life, the more love they have in their life, the better. There's no negative consequences to love. So that's what broke me free and helped me overcome that. So, number 4, treatment focus. Some treatments aim to develop skills. Others enhance motivation, motivational enhancement therapy. Others rely on more passive change, e.g. 12-step energy therapies. And some are a combination of treatments. Number 5, motivational focus. Some recoveries are focused primarily on getting out of pain. Others primarily on the future life that can be developed, and some are a combination. Number 6, focus on additional problems in life, transformation. Some recoveries focus intensely on solving related problems and transforming one's entire life, e.g. smart recovery. And others focus primarily on addiction behavior itself and rational recovery. If I drink to relax, do I need to learn new ways to relax and perhaps a whole new lifestyle? Or should I just focus on changing my drinking? Number 7, social support received. Although transforming an addiction behavior probably rarely happens without any outside support, there are degrees of support sought and received. It is noteworthy that for most of us, the crucial issues about social support is not whether we actually receive it, but whether we believe it is available if we choose it, if we ask for it. If it is available, but we don't perceive it as such, we are in trouble. Whereas if we think it's there, even if it isn't, we will do well as long as we don't discover otherwise. Self-help group attendance. Although Smart Recovery or other self-help groups are obviously crucial for many individuals, no group is essential for recovery. Number 9, speed of change. Some recoveries seem to happen very quickly, although we might wonder how much silent preparation had been occurring. And others take a very long time, often including numerous slips and relapses. Relapse is not failure. It's for many a stepping stone in gaining sobriety. Today I choose not to drink. Number 10, medical or complementary medical assistance use. If one views addiction behavior as primary as a psychological problem, then medical assistance in itself is not likely to result in recovery. However, various medications may be helpful, and there is a whole range of complementary or alternative medical methods, e.g. acupuncture, herbal treatments, chiropractor, etc. that may also be of assistance. Medical treatments may also be helpful for related problems, e.g. depression or ADHD. ADHD, like what I was diagnosed, but my personal diagnosis was reward deficiency syndrome. And I thought I invented that back, it was back, it was 1996, I believe. I wrote about that to a psychiatrist. And it wasn't until 2008 when I was trying to figure out whether I was going to call it reward deficiency syndrome or reward deficiency disorder, when I actually found it on the internet. I don't really know. I heard through my friend Scott Gallinger, the fellow that actually invented the reward deficiency syndrome. But anyway, on with the finishing up here. Otherwise, in which recoveries differ can also likely be identified. If we accept these differences, then we have the opportunity to observe how others in recovery can be different from us yet similar, just as we can see how others in smart recovery can be similar yet different. Ultimately, observing others can help us find the best road of recovery for ourselves. Although complete recovery, in the sense of freedom from negative consequences, can be the same for everyone, I hope it is clear that because humans are diverse, their roads to recovery are necessarily diverse. Road to recovery, my friends. I love you all. Watch the next video. Stay in tune. Get on my site, Addiction and Drug Education. I also have the support group, Life in the Game of Addictions. And stay strong. You got this. For all the families out there, you know, the more education you get and understanding of where your loved one's coming from, the better you are to help them. Thanks. Bye.